Hello, welcome. This is blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinke, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that is Huobi exchange in a danger. You know, we could see OKX that one of the key holders got arrested, and really they cannot function as they want to because you cannot withdraw from OKX, and it's on for a while now, and there's no changes. And now there are rumors about Huobi exchange. Another major one also in Asia. Okay, so we're going to discuss this. The second news, it's a little bit related to the first one because Hong Kong wants cryptocurrency trading platforms to be regulated. And this is the one which actually can cause some danger in that area and can affect many exchanges and how they function. And thirdly, the third news is going to be that, you know, today is the US president election, Trump against Biden, and how it will affect the future of crypto. Does it make any difference who is winning and what's happening now, how this election is going? Let's talk about that as well, because it's a very important topic. Okay, guys, so all this in today's video. And don't forget, if you want to stay up to date in blockchain and cryptocurrency, the only thing you have to do to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I put these videos on YouTube every weekday. So every weekday you're getting a fresh, crispy video about the freshest blockchain and cryptocurrency news. And also, you can educate yourself with us. Don't forget, we have a totally free course about how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The link is right under this video. We have a really great course about Bitcoin and blockchain to understand this whole concept. That course link is also under this video. So, yeah. Education. I think this is the most important. You can do it to yourself. And now check out the market, how it looks like. So Bitcoin we have, let's refresh the page to have the latest. Okay, well, actually it was good to refresh it because it went up a little bit in a couple of minutes. Okay, so $13,560, which is a 0.15% increase. In the last 24 hours. When we're looking at Ethereum, it's at $379, which is actually a decrease, 2.57%. And okay, check out the winners. We have the Midas Touch Gold, 12% up, Numerior 3% up, and Wrapped Bitcoin actually is 0.2%. So to be honest with you, again, today, not too many winners. When we're looking at the losers, we have Sushi Swap going down 11%, Reserve Right 11%, Compound 11%. More losers today. So the old coins are going down. Bitcoin came back a little bit from 14,000, but actually holding itself quite well above 13,000. And this is actually a very, very important thing. And now let's move on to the first news. And, this one, it's about that there are rumors now that Huobi exchange can be also in danger. And one of the signs is that here at Crypto Whale, there's a post that over $500 million transferred out of Huobi. Here you can see the transactions, and this kind of looks like a warning sign. Then when we go to Huobi's Twitter side, they're actually saying that Huobi Global is operating normally. And we have become aware of rumors within our community about the arrest of Huobi's senior executive by local officials. We can share with confidence that these rumors are false. But to be honest with you, the thing is now that there are so many rumors out there, and until a certain stage, they usually say that don't worry, it's all good. I'm like, seriously, just looking at OKX, what we have here. they still saying that don't worry, everything is fine. And if you remember back in the past, Mad Gox, how it was before it collapsed, they calmed everybody down. Don't worry. Here they also say that withdrawals from OKX are still temporarily paused. Temporary, but for how long, who knows. Users found security is our top priority, and all users found remain safe and unaffected. We're working hard to resume withdrawals. Please check this article for the future updates, and you can check this one. But this is, I think, okay for maybe a couple of days. It goes on because whatever they have to fix. But if we're talking about now a week or two about this issue, at least two, then what can we say? It's like, why does it take so long? If they're not in big trouble, why it takes it so long to fix it? And this other thing about this whale alert here, that a big amount of money was taken out from Huobi. I don't know. So to be honest with you, but this is just my personal opinion. Now things getting hot around China, Hong Kong, and this area. And those exchanges can face some problems in the future. And this will be the second news I'm going to talk about. So if I would be you, but this is just my personal opinion, not advice, I would actually withdraw my funds from these exchanges. Obviously not from OKX, because you cannot do that anymore. Hopefully they will come back. Let's stay positive. But I'm just saying that be aware that we have seen something like this in the past. They calm down people, don't worry, and then they exit, scam, or bankrupt, or whatever. And here at Huobi, okay, we will see. Okay, but we don't know anything for certain. We just see these rumors, these bad signs, but in a couple of days, probably we will know more. And let's move on to the second news I wanted to discuss. And this is that Hong Kong wants cryptocurrency trading platforms to be regulated. And this is actually a very difficult thing because, here's they saying in this article, financial regulators around the world are still assessing whether and how they should regulate the cryptocurrency industry. Investors' protection and preventing money laundering are particular concerns. So these are the main thing they're saying, that they want to protect the investors, and also, they want to check money laundering. But Hong Kong looks like they're getting really serious about this. And with these exchanges all around in Asia, and actually Hong Kong, China, they kind of think in the same way, obviously. And, they are, even OKX or Huobi, or actually now I was just thinking of crypto.com as one of the big players. I have checked their, here is their LinkedIn account. And you can see that the crypto.com headquarters are also in Hong Kong with 500 and plus teams. So, they are also there, partly at least, but the headquarters are in Hong Kong. So if these things go on, what's happening now in Hong Kong with these regulations, then actually big exchanges can be affected. And this can be a danger. And what if from one day to another they actually cannot work to follow the regulations? So therefore, they have to, shut down some of the services till they fix it. But, just think about now, if now you would like to take out your withdrawal, you have it on OKX, you would like to invest in something else or whatever, you have it. Okay, so it's like, you know what I mean. And here it is saying, why people on the other part of the world just thinking about it, in contrast, why Hong Kong's Securities and Futures Commissions, which is SFC, launched a regulatory framework specifically for cryptocurrency trading platforms last year, this was restricted to those platforms that trade an asset officially classed as a security or a future, not just tokens like Bitcoin. So actually, they tighten the regulations and they want to make sure that these cryptocurrency exchanges are regulated. But crypto coming from the wide West, yes, okay, we do know that to fit it in our financial world and be accepted by many participants, regulations are probably needed. But this kind of shift, it looks kind of difficult for many exchanges. And, here in this article, they're saying that dozens of the cryptocurrency exchanges operate in Hong Kong, including some of the world's largest, though many chose not to apply for a license under the existing regime. So, what can they do? Can they move to another country? And with this, escaping from there, or they will meet the regulations and they will join and then they will fix it and therefore they can work legally, or they simply just exit scam because they say, okay, wow, or just close, whatever, if they cannot operate. And what's happening to the funds which are on the exchange in this case? Do you get it back? Or do you get the chance to withdraw? Or, for example, what's happening now with to OKX? If you not get the chance to withdraw anymore, just worst case scenario, then it's gone. You might can fight for it, and at the end of the case, 10 years later, you might see something back. But where are we at that time? So this is actually a very interesting thing, and this is actually a little bit bearish too. And it's also in this article they're saying that Bitcoin slides 3% as Hong Kong seeks the end honeymoon with crypto exchanges. So according to this article, this has actually affected the Bitcoin rally now, which was doing so well, so far so good. But yes, and they also here talking about on the 16th of October, so yes, it was like 2 weeks ago, about this OKX thing. And here, 17 days later, which is now, speculations that Huobi, a Singapore-based exchange with an office in Hong Kong, so they in Hong Kong as well in this way, might face regulatory pressure emerge after data showed massive Bitcoin and Tether withdrawals on the 2nd of November, which means yesterday. So that's what I was discussing in the first article. Yeah, okay, so this is the case. And now let's move on to the third news. And this is about the US election, which is actually today. For how long I have talking about it, that yes, US election is coming, market uncertainty, and it might fix it a little bit. So today is the election happening. However, do we get the result very soon or not that soon? That makes a huge difference. Because if we have to wait for a long time that who will be the future president of the United States, is it Trump staying for another period, or is it Biden? And if it takes weeks, then the market uncertainty will stay. And interestingly, stock market yesterday went up a little bit, and Bitcoin, as we could see, it dropped a little bit because of this Hong Kong news. But if this uncertainty stays, how the market will react, nobody knows actually. So there's a guessing game. Now with this whole votings, that voting is getting more difficult because of this pandemic situation. Maybe it will take much longer to count the votes, and this actually can extend this time. And when we're looking at the US election outcomes is best for Bitcoin here, I found a tweet about it, and already 1,690 people voted. But actually, it's kind of neck and neck, I believe, because 48% goes for Trump and Biden 51%, almost 52%. So they're quite close to each other. And when we can looking at the U.S. election, then we have these two candidates here in office. We do know Trump, but actually Biden was the vice president of Barack Obama, and he's in politics since the 1970s. So he's here for a while. And when we're looking at the national polls, then we can see that Biden is the one who actually is leading for a period of time with 52% according to national polls, and 44% is the one which Trump has at right now. And another very important thing we have learned in history that, for example, as Mrs. Clinton discovered back in 2016, the number of votes you win is less important than where you win them. Why I say that? Because back then, according to national polls, Hillary Clinton, she was leading. Then she actually got 3 million votes more than Trump. And what was the end result? Trump won the election. And this is basically of this electoral college system, what they use in the United States. And basically, for those of you who don't know how it is, that, we have all the states around the United States. And, each state is a different size. Therefore, they elect, president, their president, and they sending some states sending a bigger vote share. So, for example, Texas, quite big. Texas has 38 votes. Like on the other hand, New Hampshire has just 4 votes. So even if you win in New Hampshire against Texas, so one is here, one is there. Whoever wins Texas has much better voting power. So this, which caused the difference that even overall Hillary got more votes by 3 million. However, it wasn't enough because she didn't win in the right states. So therefore, a total of 338 electoral college votes are up for grabs. So candidates need to hit 270 to win. Okay? So this is how it works. And at the end of the day, for crypto and for the market in general, for the stock market, the number one would be that uncertainty, this kind of time what we live in, will pass, and we will find out who will be the next president. I think this will give already certainty for the market, and it will push it up, even stock market or cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin might can continue. So now, okay, it's happening today on the 3rd of November, but when we will find out who's the president, I think this is a very key thing. And they kind of neck and neck, and we have seen back in 2016 that leading in national polls and having more votes is not necessarily enough to win. So we will find out. Guys, that's it for today. If you like this content, smash the like button. I highly appreciate it. And if you would like to stay up to date in the blockchain and cryptocurrency, then you should definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel, blockchainbloom. And yes, we have a totally free course for you. The link is under this video, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So we have this daily videos from you for you from Monday to Friday. You can stay up to date with us. This is free. This course I just mentioned is also free. Of course, we have a more complex course about Bitcoin and blockchain. So you would like to dig deeper, understand very well the whole concept, then it's amazing for you. And of course, tomorrow I'm coming back with the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So guys, have a good one. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.